Hey guys, happy Saturday. Thanks for joining today. Appreciate it. Hope you guys are having a great Saturday. Hope it's beautiful where you are. It's beautiful where I am. Beautiful day, actually. In real life, as they say. But today we've got a really cool group flight planned in Colorado, going from Aspen, Pitkin to the famous Telluride Regional Airport. We'll be flying a Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'll be flying in VR, but you guys don't necessarily have to. And we've got a zigzaggy flight plan that takes us through the Rockies and shows some pretty cool scenery. The whole idea is to have these great scenic flights. We're going to be flying at about, 12,000 feet, just so we're over all the obstruction. I'll be flying an SR-22 today and keeping it at about 140 knots once we get to altitude. So, in any event, let's get to it, man. Hope you guys are having a great day. Let's take a look at the flight plan here. By the way, guys, say hello in the chat if you'd like. Appreciate you guys joining this morning. So let's take a look at the flight plan. Here we go on SkyVector. So we're basically zoom in here. So here we are at Aspen. Over a mile high, a mile and a quarter high altitude, pretty high altitude. So we'll have to have our mixture set properly. We're going to go through this valley here, sort of a valley. Then we'll zigzag our way around this big peak here. Come back down here to the southeast, and then we'll head down south. We'll make a left a little bit of a left here, zigzag into Telluride. Telluride is tucked into these into this range here. I guess this is the Pandora range or the Telluride range, whatever they call it, within the Rockies. So pretty rugged area, great skiing area. But yeah, so this is kind of a roundabout way to get there, but I like to do this so we have a nice entry into this little valley here that gets us right into Telluride. So that's going to be our flight plan. If you look in the description, you'll see all the waypoints so you can enter them into a Microsoft Flight Simulator like I have done here. Here we go. This is the Sven, how you doing? Good to see you this morning. Sorry you can't participate, but appreciate you joining. Brian, how you doing? Looking forward to the flight. Awesome. Sparker in VR. First time here. Awesome. What kind of headset are you using? Curious. So here we are. This is going to be Aspen. And we can see of course, we're blocked by these little plackets here, but we got a number of these little green representations of the planes that are going to be with us today. All right, cool. Aspen's a great airport. G2, awesome. Brian, you got G2 as well. Awesome. Yeah, that's what I use. It's an awesome headset. Although I was surprised to see. We'll talk about this later. Apparently, Walmart has it on sale for like $400, which is pretty cool. I'll show you guys that in a second once we get into the air. So we're going to come down here, and you can see we're going to head into Telluride. So give people a few minutes to get their flight plans in. I'm going to stick to autopilot, so if you guys want to just follow me as the lead, that's fine. That's what we usually do. Also, if you want to, you can join my Discord. The link's in the chat, okay? I'm sorry, link's in the description, but let me just give you that link here. So give me 1 second here, guys. I'll get you that link, the Discord link.
Wait.
Oh. And let's see here. Okay. All right, here's the Discord link. So if you join the Discord and then you head to all the way down I can see someone's in there already. RN Medic is already in there. Look for the MSFS group flight chat in my Discord. I'm not going to be in there. I can't put the Discord on stream, but you guys can chat in there if you want and communicate as we fly. So just look for that on my Discord, guys, if you want to join. Again, just hit that Discord and scroll all the way down to the voice channels and look for MSFS group flight. And that's where the chatting will be happening. Okay, keep it clean in there, please, guys. I'd appreciate it. All right, so let's see. Make sure we're good to go here. All right, so I'm going to go cold and dark here, so we're going to have to start this puppy up. So while you guys are entering in your flight plans, let me hit the fly button here. And I'll switch over to VR once this thing gets loaded up. Yeah, it was a little bit of a late notice on the flight. Normally we have about 20, 25 people joining us, but I decided to do this late yesterday, so I only had 1 day of notice. So we're probably not going to have as many as we normally do, but I promise next time I'll give a little bit more notice so we can boost up the number of virtual pilots. Last time, like I said, we had, like, for the Italy flight, I think we had like 25 people, which is awesome. But yeah, so this will be a little bit lighter than that. But that's okay. Things seem to be... I saw actually this week there was a drop at Best Buy for graphics cards. I missed the opportunity to, because I'm trying to get a RTX 3080. I missed the opportunity to grab one, but apparently they were dropping some Thursday, I think they were dropping some. So a lot of people got their hands on them. All right. We're a little stuttery right here, so we're going to go ready to fly. Okay, just give it a few minutes to load up. Give it a few seconds to load up. All right, now let me get this, switch this over to VR. All right, there we go. Just need to switch this over. Oops. There we go. Okay. Now you're actually just seeing one eye. Unfortunately, that's as best as we can do as far as imaging. You have a 2080 Ti. You're looking for a 3090. Yeah. I decided the 3080 is enough because I do a lot of flying in X-Plane 11, and yeah, so it just seems to be enough. All right, so let's get this thing started up here. So, all right. You want to make sure you got enough gas. Half tank is plenty. We're only flying, it's about an hour flight, so we should be fine. So let's get the battery 1 on. Battery's on here. And we're going to want to get our boost on. And then we're going to get our avionics on.
Aspen ground, Cirrus November, Tree 28 Tango Delta, requesting pushback.
Cirrus November, Tree.
Oh, we want to cancel that.
Pushback request accepted.
No, we don't want to. We don't want to cancel.
Aspen ground, Cirrus November, tree 28
They always give
Delta,
this
requesting
pushback.
the end of pushback.
I don't want pushback.
Cirrus November tree 28 Tango Delta request.
Sorry.
End pushback received.
Sorry, ma'am. I don't need a pushback. All right, so
Aspen
let's
ground,
get
Cirrus
the...
November, tree 28 Tango Delta with kilo request taxi for takeoff north departure.
All right, so we're going to get...
Cirrus November tree 28 Tango Delta taxi to and hold short of
Let's
runway
see.
33 using taxi
Nav,
Alpha,
stroke,
Alpha,
landing
Alpha,
lights.
Alpha, Alpha, Niner.
We're going to go CDI to GPS. And we've got our
Taxi
flight
to
plan
and hold
already
short
in there,
runway
so we're
33
going to
using
go...
taxiway Alpha Alpha 4 Alpha 5 Alpha Alpha Niner, Cirrus 8 Tango Delta.
I think it's runway 33 we're going to take off from. So we're going to go nav. Flight director is on, and we're going to set altitude to 12,000. Beautiful. We're going to go vertical speed at, we'll climb her at, what did we say here? 100, that's 100. We're going to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can go 700 feet per minute. That's good. And that's pretty much it. Pretty simple. Throttle that back. Like I said, we're going to want to play with our mixture. But we'll let the plane warm up here. We can get the... we can turn off the boost. Looks like our battery's good. We don't have any other... And do we have any engine parameters? No, this thing is pretty incomplete, so we really can't tell much about the engine, unfortunately. All right. Oh, we want our pitot heat on, that's for sure. Okay, let's see. You need more VRAM because of the overlays in SteamVR. Yeah. Using voice command. Awesome. Skidmark, how you doing? Oh, really? I didn't have a problem with it, dude. Bombeso, how you doing? Good morning to you. Appreciate you guys all joining. Let's take a peek outside the cockpit here and see who's with us. Well, we got a bunch of people here, I think. We're going to be taxiing over that way. Beautiful Aspen. There's our SR-22. Seems like a little bit crooked today for some reason. I don't know. Oh, we can go. We can fix that. There we go. All right, good. Sparker, thanks for subscribing. Kansas Cowboy, thank you for subscribing. All right, we're going to taxi over to, I think it's 3-3. Let's just double check what the hell it is here. Yeah, so here's what I have in, which ones did you say were reversed? GLENO and LOYYD? Let's see, let's see. So I'm going GLENO, SLOLM, LOYYD, GLENO, SLOLM, LOYYD. So it's going LINDZ here, WASEO, LINDZ, GLENO, SLOLM, LOYYD. That's how I have it in the description, I thought, right? No? If I didn't, sorry about that, guys. I thought I had it right in the description. Maybe I didn't. But this is the correct. I'll put it in the chat. These are the correct waypoints between. These are the correct waypoints between the two airports. All right. Give you guys a few seconds to enter that. You saw the VR stream of the MFS with the G2. Oh, cool. Awesome. Yeah, well, I appreciate you watching. I really do. All right, let's give folks a few more minutes to get with us. Sorry if I messed up the description. I thought I had it right. But anyway, I put the correct one in the chat if you want to join up. Meantime, we're going to taxi over. All right, let's get our taxi on here. Love flying in VR. It's so awesome. Check out the beautiful terminal there. There's the Aspen terminal. What a beautiful place, huh? Would love to fly in here in real life. All right, where the heck is everybody? Hopefully you guys are behind me. I don't see anybody here. We're going to be taking off runway... The hell is it? 33, I thought. Yep, 33. Give you guys a little bit of a chance. Oh, there, I see some people taxing. There you go. Let me move up a little bit here to give everybody a little room. So do you guys know about the little trick to increase the clarity?
Aspen Tower, Cirrus November, Tree 28 Tango Delta at runway Tree ready for departure, north departure. Cirrus November, Tree 28 Tango Delta altimeter.
All right, guys.
To wind 260 at tree. North departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway.
We got 7 planes Anybody else? Give you guys a few more minutes.
33 Cirrus 8 Tango Delta.
Let's see, another SR22. All right, we'll call everybody out once we get in the air. So if you guys don't know, there's a little trick when you do your configuration. I'm not sure if you could do it after I don't think you could do it once you have a flight set up. But if you go into graphics setting, there's PC and VR in Microsoft Flight Simulator. What you do is you set the PC rendering to 200. You always leave it there, and then you set your VR rendering to. I have it set. Usually, I set it to 90 with my configuration because I have a 1080 Ti, and I can't push it any further than that. But when I'm streaming, I set it to 80 just to take a little bit of burden off the GPU and not, because I'm streaming as well. But when you go into the PC setting, you change that rendering to 200 render, and it's amazing how clear things become. It's just a little thing. And I found this VR Flight Sim guy was the guy who did the video on this, and so that was pretty awesome. All right, looks like we may have one more person, NYZ. If you're with us, we'll give you a few seconds here. Then we'll be heading out. Now, I can't see the chat when I'm in the headset, unfortunately, so... I had it right the first time? Okay. Streaming is a bigger challenge for you, Sparkle? Yeah, you need the power of the flight sim. You have to lower your settings, you know? I'm just basically going direct. I'm not capturing anything. I use one PC. So I'm basically taking one of the eyes, and I'm using OBS to show you that one eye. So this is about as best you can get it because unfortunately Microsoft Flight Simulator doesn't have a very good desktop mirroring. All right, guys, so we're going to be ready to go here. We got everything set to go. Just verify GPS is on. We got all our indication on. We got our flight plan in. And we've got our altitude set to 12,000. We're going to climb at 700 feet. And let's get with it. Flaps set to takeoff. Forgot that. Alright, someone's ahead of me up there. And we'll pull up here. We have rotation.
Flight 209er, clear for vector 324.
We have clearance, Clarence.
Roger, roger. What's our vector, Victor?
Thank you very much. I'll get to that in 1 second once we take off here. Alright, we're going to get those flaps up. Try to get some more ground speed, or airspeed, I should say. Alright, we're starting to pick up airspeed here. Don't want to go up too fast. There's old skid mark going out the wide angle.
Cirrus 8 Tango Delta continue for north departure. Aspen Tower Cirrus November 328 Tango Delta continue for north.
Running pretty smooth. Just want to get past this one hill and then we'll turn that autopilot on. All right. we'll start to climb now. You gotta really watch your mixture here.
Airspace frequency change approved. Aspen Tower Cirrus November Tree 28 Tango Delta frequency change. Denver Center Cirrus November Tree 28 Tango Delta is type Cirrus SR22 2 miles north of Charlie Oscar 0 Tree 6,700 feet. Request flight following.
Let's check you guys out back there.
November Tree 28 Tango Delta Denver Center.
All right.
Squawk 237.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys. Eight people. Not sure if that person's with us. I think so. Maybe another person there. Oh, that's our 22. 9 people. Awesome. Looking good, guys. Looking good. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. What a great place to fly. Wow, this is beautiful. It's awesome. All right, we've already hit that first LINDZ. Well, I did this test flight yesterday. I always run these flights the day before just to make sure, everything's going to be cool and stuff. And it looks better today for some reason. I don't know why. So smooth. Yeah, so make sure you remember that setting if you don't know about it already. So again, when you go into options, go into graphics, under the PC settings, rendering to 200. Okay, and then when you go to VR, I have it usually at 90, but that PC setting seems to give you crisper, clearer visuals. All right, we are off and running, climbing through 8,000. Adjusting our mixture here. Just have that boost on just in case. All right. Bill Roberts, how you doing? Good to see you, Bill Roberts. Did someone do a super chat? I'm checking. I don't see I don't have an indication of that. Hold on here. If someone did a super chat, I appreciate it. Let me just see. Tell you that real fast here. Bill. Oh, thanks for... Oh, you signed up as a member again. Thank you, Bill. I appreciate that. 10 months, man. That's awesome. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Let's see... That's okay, Bambo. So no reason to apologize. I haven't been doing as much flying as I want to either. So, Sparker, you're saying when you stream, chat is important. So you've been using SteamVR with the G2. Okay, but you have SteamVR running with Microsoft Flight Simulator. I mean. I'm confused. All right, so guys, let me just make sure. Once we get to altitude, I got something to show you. So we're at coming through 10,000 feet. Man, it's just like you're in a real plane, isn't it? Holy crap. It's just so awesome. See where you guys are back there. All right, guys. Look at that beautiful, beautiful scenery. Fantastic. Are going to be coming to 11,000 feet and making our turn to GLENO. Here comes 11,000. And we're coming up to 12. And we should get it about a 140 knots here once we level off. How cool would it be to fly here in real life? Would be pretty cool. All right, there's 11.5. Minus 12 Celsius. It's pretty cold outside. For the summer. All right, here we go. Coming to 12,000. We'll start to pick up some speed. And changing our angle. Here we go to 110. I'm not sure if I can squeeze any more RPM out of this. I'm right on the hairy edge there. Alright, so we're going to 120. We'll start. We should be picking up velocity here. Airspeed here, I should say. See you guys back there if you want to catch up. Crunch 88 and SR22 down there. I'm not sure if at 11.5, so what? Why so low? It's weird. Maybe the server is off or something. Or I should say out of sync, not off, out of sync. Use Windows Mixed Reality for VR with your G2, yep. Alright, so you use Steam VR with the G2 with Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yeah, I just don't do that. I just use OpenXR.
Denver approach Cirrus November 328 Tango Delta 12,000 feet.
I use Steam VR for X-Plane 11.
328 Tango Delta Denver approach altimeter 29.9 to continue to LOYYD as planned.
Well, you could always upgrade, dude. You could always upgrade to premium. You know, it's you get the longitude. I think in this plane, and those are my two favorite planes. Oh, TBM too. I love the TBM. Here we go. We're gonna make our turn here.
Tango Delta,
Wow.
contact Denver Center on 134.5.
I can't wait to get that 3080.
134.5 for Cirrus 8 Tango Delta.
I mean, I'm running on medium
Denver Center,
graphics,
Cirrus November 328 Tango Delta,
and it looks pretty
12,000
amazing.
feet.
Imagine when I can get the high graphics, what it's going to look like.
Tango Delta, Denver Center, altimeter 29.9. Continue to LOYYD as planned.
Gotta say that Asobo's done a pretty damn good job with VR. You know, I could tell you, X-Plane 11, I was in the early days when it first came out. I was actually alpha testing, really. And they went through a rocky road for about at least 9 months, maybe longer, getting there. Now, they were a pioneer, one of the pioneers in VR flight simming. But I will tell you that Asobo got it off the ground, you know, pretty quick. They didn't get it right out of the gate, but once they got the feature, they made it work pretty well, pretty quick. So I got to give them that. It's stunning. It really is. And as you guys know, follow my channel for, you know, last 4 or 5 years. To me, VR is the only way to fly. All right, coming at 136 knots. So that should be good enough. Let's see where you guys are. All over the place, it looks like. Skid mark, crunch, Conval, and silver R3, hard to read. R3 IDE. I'm not sure why it shows you guys at 12,000 feet, but it looks like you're below me. I'm at 12,000 feet. It looks like, and your altitude looks like it's higher. I don't understand that. All right. Cool. Yeah, if you guys want to fly up on my wing, that'd be awesome. Yeah, missing. I agree with you. Missing the VR controllers with you're right. That's a big miss. Although I've gotten used to using their mouse, and their VR mouse is actually very usable. The one in X-Plane 11 kind of makes me cross-eyed for some reason. The way they move it around in the cabin, it's usable. But yeah, I agree with you. It would be so much nicer if you could use the controllers. I'm not sure it's why it's taken them so long to do that, you know. I'm not sure why. But yeah, I tend to agree with you. All right, so let me show you what I wanted to show you. So for those of you who have not taken the plunge into VR, this came out just 3 days ago. HP Reverb headset is more compelling buy at $399 sale price. Came out 3 days ago. So apparently you could save $200 on the G2 buying it from Walmart, it looks like. You got to go through some, you see, view the deal, and you have to go through some, there it is. Oh. I guess they don't have the deal anymore. Well, that's too bad. That's too bad. I'll put this link in the description just in case you want to, or I should say in the chat here, just in case you want to check it out. All right. But yeah, it's this. I guess it was only for a day or two. But if they did it for a day or two, then keep your eye out. Although I will tell you, I'm not worried about paying the extra $200. I think it was totally worth it. That's for sure. And guys, if you haven't joined the VR Aviators group on Facebook, just type in VR Aviators, and we've got over 3,000 members. If you've got questions about VR, flight simming, you want to get into VR flight simming, this is the place to do it. So this was started like about 4 years ago. It's a great community. We've got no issues with people. People are really cool. and they're here. People are really, really willing to help you. So make sure you check that out if you're interested. I'll put this link in the description as well, or I should say, in the chat. It's probably in the description. Let me put this in the chat if you want to join up with that. Yeah, I never used the VR mouse either. It's awesome. I mean, it's awful. Yeah, I know, Skidmark. It's weird. It's something to do with the multiplayer and Flight Simulator. On that. Oh, I know what's the problem. Wait. I'm showing at 12,000 feet. I don't understand it. I'm showing 12,000 feet.
There is a Tango Delta contact Denver approach on 134.9.
Now you guys look more at the same altitude.
134.905 for Cirrus 8 Tango Delta. Denver approach Cirrus November 328 Tango Delta 12,000 feet. Cirrus November 328 Tango Delta Denver approach altimeter 29.9 to continue to SLOLM as planned.
Continue to SLOLM as planned. One thing they have to work on is the whitewash. It's just they need to work on the lighting. It's so in the distance. It's so washed out. You know, it's one thing they have to work on. All right, so about 6 miles, we're going to be making our turn to Sloan. We've got about 36 minutes to Telluride. When we get to Telluride, I just want to fly around that area a little bit, around the ski resort, and then we'll land. And then I'll land first, and then we do our typical thing where I can watch you guys come into the runway. Yeah, I don't use that mouse either. It's in X-Plane 11. I just use the controllers. I mean, I still prefer X-Plane 11 in VR. With my configuration, it's so smooth. With the CPU and GPU that I'm using, I have it maxed out, and it's so smooth. Now, once I get a 3080, then Microsoft Flight Simulator is going to be much better. But I have to, I have to throttle back the graphics because I'm only using a 1080 Ti. But I will tell you, I upgraded my CPU about 4 or 5 months ago from a 4-core to 8-core, a i7 10700K, and that made a huge difference in both sims. For sure. Made a huge difference. So my goal is to get a 3080 within the next couple of weeks. Hopefully. Alright, here we go to SLOLM. We're going to make a hard left here. There's everybody. You guys taking a quick shortcut there. Gotta get somebody on my left wing here. There's skid mark coming up there. Infill LDCO bra, whatever, however pronounce that. It's hard to pronounce.
Cirrus 8 Tango Delta contact Denver Center on 134.5.
Now we've got
134.5 for Cirrus 8 Tango Delta.
Telluride's at
Denver
about
Center,
9,000
Cirrus
feet,
November
so
328 Tango Delta,
we'll have to come
12,000
down a
feet.
little bit.
Cirrus November 328 Tango Delta Denver Center altimeter 29.9 continue as planned.
Let's see what we got in front of me there. Who's that? Someone doing some acrobatics. Crunch in the SR22. Up to 14K. He's going to get on my left wing. There you go. There you go. Saron, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Hope everything's okay. Guys, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do. And then also, if you haven't hit the like button, I'd appreciate that as well. Just gets more people to see, you know. You have some sad news. Uh-oh. Oh, your 3090 died? Wow. Which 3090 did you have? Was it, Saron? Curious. Was it a Founders Edition? That sucks, man. Gigabyte. What happened? Is it under warranty? Hopefully it's under warranty. I mean, it can't be more than, what, 6 months old, right? Man, we are smooth today. Hopefully it's under warranty. There you go. Crunch on the left wing in that yellow and white SR22. Going up to 15 thou. I see you back there. I see you back there. Yeah, so the multiplayer seems to be showing the correct liveries today, I guess. Am I looking like the VR Aviators SR22 with the white and red? Just curious. That's what I'm flying today. Very nice, Crunch. Very nice. Under warranty. Good. Well, that's good. That's under warranty. Screen went black. Fans went full speed.
Tango Delta contact Denver Center on 125.35. 125.35 for Cirrus 8 Tango Delta.
Who knows what happened, you know?
Denver Center, Cirrus November 328 Tango Delta, 12,000 feet.
Well, the good news is it has a safety issue, so Maybe it was a power issue or voltage issue or something like that, you know. The good news is to shut down your PC, which is what you want it to do, right? Well, thankfully, it's under warranty, so you're covered.
127.1 Cirrus 8 Tango Delta. Denver approach Cirrus November 328 Tango Delta 12,000 feet.
But that would suck, because now you don't have a GPU. A Gigabyte seems to be pretty good. I mean, I've never had any issues, major issues with them. But I had some support questions that they answered pretty quickly about motherboards and stuff. I never had to return anything to them. EVGA, I had a problem. The first 1080 Ti. I bought a 1070 that the fan started screwing up, and then I returned it. They sent me I think it was a 1070. I can't remember. Either a 1080 Ti, maybe it was a 1080 Ti. Something happened with the fan. I returned it. They just sent me a brand new one. No problem. That was EVGA. So hopefully Gigabyte will be the same way. I've heard pretty good things about their support. So. Well, at least you have the 2080. Yeah, you have been lucky. You know, it's these things, the manufacturing, you know, sometimes they get it wrong, you know. Sometimes they get it wrong. But I don't know. I don't know if I would put it in another computer. I mean, if it shut down your whole computer, it could have been just like it got overheated and it shut down because of that. Because I know the GPUs have logic to do that. That could be. It could just be a heat issue. You know. Even then, you know, maybe there's something issue with the thermal pads or something. I've read things about people replacing their thermal pads on 3090s. So I don't know. I usually stick with EVGA because I just like their cooling technology. And knock on wood, I've owned 3 or 4 of their cards and I've never had a problem. Doesn't mean I won't buy a 3080 and have a problem. That could very well be, but hopefully it doesn't happen. There's everybody back there, enjoying the beautiful Colorado scenery from 12,000 feet up. All right, so we got about 24 minutes to our destination. Oh, you tried a few times. Okay. Yeah, so that means there's a problem with it, dude. I would just send it back. If you tried a couple times and you weren't able to start your PC, and that same PC works fine with a 1080, then there's a problem with that graphics card. Well, you'll be back to it. You'll get it. They'll hook you up. Buttery smoothness, yes. That's what we all crave in VR, right? Buttery smoothness in flight. And super crisp visuals. You gotta have both, right? Today I got buttery smoothness, but my visuals, you know, I'm running medium graphics, so it's not gonna be super crisp. I mean, up close it's super crisp. Very crisp. But when you look out the window, it's a little hazy. Nothing like the CV1. You know, it's funny because if I put a CV1 out now, I feel like almost like you're legally blind. Not to make fun of that. I'm just saying it gives you, it's the same fuzziness I would imagine if someone was like really had bad eyesight. Now for me, by putting, I have inserts in here that are 1.25 readers from VR, what the hell's the name of that company? VR, hold on. VR Wave. I think they were nice enough to send me, and I did a video on it if you want to check it out, VR Wave inserts for the G2. These are 1.25 readers, and they make a huge difference for me. I wasn't sure if they were going to or not. Also, they have blue light filtering, okay? I will tell you that from time to time I was getting issues with my vision. Not anything major, but like I would get like a real brightness period, like I felt like everything was really bright. And when I wasn't in VR, and I attributed it to being in VR so much, and ever since I got those blue filters, it hasn't happened. So I'm not sure if they're coordinated or what, but things have been much better since I got these inserts from VR Wave, and there's a couple different companies that make them. I chose VR Wave. Well, they were kind enough to send me the inserts, and it's made a huge difference. It really has. You know, I figure in real life I would wear readers when I'm looking at stuff up close and don't have enough light. So why not in VR? And it made a difference for sure. All right, we got 21 minutes to our destination. We're going to COQKU for our next turn. We should probably check our tanks. Yep. Switch that tank over to the right. Seems like we're leaning a little bit, so that's not good. Aviation Matters, how you doing? Thanks for joining. Hello to you. So you've been running, Saron, you were 80% in OpenXR and 100% Ultra in the simulator. Wow. Yeah. So I run 55 in OpenXR and I run 80 per, well, if I'm not streaming, I run 90, rendering at 90. So, you know, once I get to 3080, I'll boost that up, you know. Probably go to like 60 or 70, 100. You're going to get, but then, so what I would do is, Saron, email them, okay? Email them. VR Wave, and if you just wear readers, just say, look, I wear readers, 1.25 readers. Can you hook me up? And they did it for me. They figured out what I needed. You know, if you use 1.25s or 1.5, whatever you use, just tell them, email them, tell them the type of reader that you use, and then they should be able to hook you up. Now check my video because I think there's a discount code. I'm not sure if it's still applicable, but I'm pretty sure I had a discount code on there. So look through my videos and find the one on VR Wave, and hopefully if it still applies, you might be able to get a discount on it. But yeah, just email them and let them know what type of reader you use. That's what I did. Some pretty cool canyons there. What amazing, like, shifting of the earth that created this area. It's just, when you think about it, wow. It shook the whole planet, probably, you know? Oh, oh, you could get those. Yeah, you should be able to get the blue light blockers. I think they will do that. Just email them and say all you want is the blue light blockers. I think it makes a difference. I just do. I think it makes a difference. And they send you this little device, that little blue light thing, so you could actually see, and a little test strip, so you can actually see that these lenses actually do block the blue light, you know. "17 minutes. Yeah, so I guess with a 3080, I could probably run OpenXR at around 75, I would say, or 70. And then I would boost up the graphics probably to high. We'll see. I'll have to play with it. Tweak it to get it to the maximum experience, if you will. I'm not going to go for a 3090. I think a 3080 is plenty for me. I don't have the power supply. I think I have a 750 watt power supply in this PC, so, and I really don't feel like upgrading that. Now I have another PC that I use. I'm actually going to start using for streaming. That has a 3070 in it. Sorry, 1070. So I'm probably going to sell the 1070 because I can get like $425 for that used right now, which is great. And then the 1080 Ti, I'll put in the other PC and use that for streaming. And I also mine with that as well. So I'll keep the 1080 Ti as my streaming GPU and my mining GPU. I was going to build a mining rig, and I actually have all the parts for building a GPU mining rig, but they're so hard to get multiple GPUs right now. And, you know, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm on the fence of doing that because in cryptocurrency I've kind of moved to staking. So, you know, have coins and stake the coins and make money that way. So, you know, I'm not sure. But I'm definitely going to keep the 1080 Ti. I'll use that as a, like I said, I'll use that, set that up as a streaming device. I have it because I have this small PC I could use for streaming. I love watching the planes flying around. Let's see how you guys are doing. Convel, Crunch, Pickle Cycle, Skidmark. Convel looks like he's in twin engine. Not sure what he's flying. Maybe it's a Baron. I'm sure Skidmark's in a Baron. He is usually in a Baron. All right. Yeah, so we'll make our way into the Telluride area. Once we get into that valley, when we're heading into Telluride, we'll take it off autopilot. We'll just do hand flying in there. But like I said, I want to fly up around that ski resort, check that out. Then I'll land, and then if you guys want to come in, we can watch you guys land, and then we'll line up for our group shot. If you guys want to do that. All right, so we're getting pretty close here. 13 minutes. I'm actually going to go down to, we'll go down to 11,000. At about 600 feet per minute. Telluride is up in there in that valley to my 11 o'clock right over there. Pretty sure it's where it is, up in there. Kind of go over this plateau and then we head in. Little reservoir there with a dam. $39 runs hot, yeah. Is it 10? Is it 10 gigabyte? The 3080, I think, right?
125.35 Cirrus 8 Tango Delta.
Yeah, I guess it depends on which manufacturer, you know. Talk about running hot. The TI 1080, the 3080 Ti is 24 gig VRAM. Wow, it's $1,000, right? Yeah, maybe I should go for that. It's not nerfed for mining, right? Maybe I should just go for the 1080 Ti, or sorry, the 3080 Ti. I thought it was like 1,000, right? I thought about retail. Honestly, I really haven't done the spec comparisons, and I really should do that before I make the decision to buy a 3080 for for $850 retail. You know. I have to look at it and see the cost comparison. Alright, so the 3080 adds 2 gigabyte. Because I think the 3080 Ti adds 2 gigabytes of VRAM. Well, let's see. We got a little time here. Let's look at the EVGA. Best Buy. Let's see. EVGA 3080 Ti. Ooh. The 4-to-win is $1,400. Yeah, I'm not paying that. I'm not paying that. I'll have to go with a 10 gigabyte 3080 XC300. I'm looking at the EVGAs. 1400 is a little steep. And that's a little steep for me. Little steep. I'll stick with the 10 gigabyte for $850. Alright, so we're going to be, we got 11 miles and then we hang a left here into Telluride's over there, into there. See what that plane action is? That's definitely a good indication of where Telluride is. So we're going to go, we'll go a little bit out of our way over this plateau here. Just because I like flying over it. Yeah, I mean, my thought is I buy a 3080, a EVGA 3080 for $850. if I can get one retail. Sell my 1070 for $425. So basically, you know, the upgrade cost is $400 or $450 or whatever. That's reasonable. And also, I can mine with the 3080, mine Ethereum, and make back a lot of that money too. So it adds up. Even though you're mining, I think I looked at the combination and using the 3080 Ti, sorry, the 3080 and the 1080 Ti, both mining Ethereum. I think right now I'm at $7 a day. So $7 a day, you know, that's $200 a month, right? $200 a month ain't bad cheese for doing nothing, and that's after power. So it's not bad cheese. For just leaving your PC on. And I don't buy this myth of, oh, mining wears out your GPU. No. I've been mining with my GPUs for a long time and haven't had any issues. My 1080 Ti is 4 years old. So, and the 1070 is 4 years old too. So, take care of it. You don't run it too hot. You keep the temperatures under 60 Celsius. And you won't have any problems. It puts more pressure on the GPU when you're flying in Microsoft Flight Simulator. It absolutely runs hotter than it does when I'm mining. So, yeah. So there you go, right? 1080 Ti has already paid for itself in mining over the last year, and the 3080. It's going to mine about $5 a day, so $150 a month. I got to make up, let's just say $500. So basically, in 3.5 months, it makes up what I spent on it. So that's what you got to do.
Kilo Tango Echo X-ray traffic Cirrus November.
When you got your 3090, you built a new computer around it for VR. Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, I have. Well, I have a PC that I bought off a friend of mine. It's a small. It's a ATX mini motherboard, so it's a small computer. It's got i7 6700 in it, and I'll use that to stream. I haven't set that up yet, but I'll use that to stream with. All right, let's see where we are here. All right, we're heading into the Telluride area. Once we get turned around here, we're going to turn off the autopilot. I can see the ski lodge right from here, the ski mountain right from here. I can see the airport. So let's, here, we're going to go, we're flying freehand now. All right, no more autopilot, guys. Let's have some fun. So we'll fly past the airport. Airport will be on our left. Fly up to the ski lodge, the ski area, and then we'll head back down west to land at Telluride. I got the runway in sight. So, Saron, let me ask you. So, with the 3090, when you have you're running ultra graphics, do like the mountains and everything in the distance seem like washed out, or the color is much more defined? So, I have a feeling that has something to do with running on medium graphics, right? Just curious if I could look forward to that going away when I upgrade. There's Telluride down there. Well, we made it, at least to the region. We're about 1,000 feet over the airport. There it is, right there. All right, let's go take a look at this ski lodge here. Ooh, golf course. You can see the ski trails cut into the mountain there. Fly right over it, and then we'll head to that valley and head back. Beautiful place. I'm sure a place where the playground of the rich, I'm sure. Cool trails though. Wow, look at that. What do we got on this side? Probably just a peak drop off. There's all the ski trails. Yeah, just a drop off there. Couple baseball fields. All right, let's head back towards the airport. And I'm gonna head back, make another pass the airport, and I'm gonna land coming out of the west, so. Let's get another look over here. Very cool. All right, there's our target. Pickle Direct. Kind of a tricky landing because you got to watch your mixture because you're 11,000 or 10,000 feet up. So you know, you got to watch that. Make sure you get enough engine power. You don't start to lose speed as you're basically landing on the edge of a cliff there, so it's an interesting landing. But I've done it many times in VR, I should say, so shouldn't be a problem. It's a cool area to fly in. You know what would be cool to do is like a glider in this area. I actually, for X-Plane 11, I have the upgraded scenery for Telluride. It looks really cool, actually. I think I actually did a video on it. Alright, so once we get out past this little creek here, we'll turn to the north, and then we'll make our straight-in approach into Telluride. There's skid mark. Alright, let's start to turn here. There's our runway. We'll do a right base into the runway here. Flaps to 1. Did you guys already land? I know what it is. My barometer's not set up properly. That's why I was higher than you guys. I'm at 27.99. That could be the problem. Oh, we're going full flaps here.
Kilo Tango Echo X-ray traffic Cirrus November 328 Tango Delta is on final runway 9er to land.
If you have VR and you have a flight simulator and you haven't landed or taken off out of Telluride, you're missing something. There we go. Alright, let me go park over here so I can watch you guys land. Now, it's not a very wide runway, so I'm going to be a little bit on the runway here. Go like this. All right, there's skid mark in the Barren. And there is, can't read it. Oh, that's, I forget the dude that was in the yellow SR22. Here comes, Convel? Convel? All right, I guess we got everybody down. I don't see anybody else lining up to land. So let's. I'm going to taxi over here. We'll go over here near the terminal. Yeah, it's Reverb G2, bud. Started to get a little motion sickness there. That was weird. That was weird. Oof, hold on. Wow, I just got some motion sickness there. That was weird. Doesn't happen to me often. Stomach started to feel a little wacky. All right, that passed. Okay, let's go over here. Looks like everybody's over there by the terminal, so let me get my butt over there. That was weird. I just had like a little bit of a nauseous feeling. Usually that happens if the frame rates in the headset go below 90 hertz. I get that. I should say the refresh rate, not the frame rate. The refresh rate. Alright, there you guys are. Let's see if I can... Ooh, everybody's over here. Alright, let me see if I can get into a good position where I can get a good shot. I think I can. Give me a second here, guys. You guys can stay put. I'm going to take a guess of where the best position is going to be, so we can get everybody in the shot. I'm just going to go right here like that. Alright, let me just get my parking brake on. Alright, outside the plane. Let me get my... We're gonna go to 2D now. Alright, here we go. Alright guys, I need you to, sorry, I'm going to need whoever's yellow here, I'm going to need you guys just to move over so, oh actually I could do this, hold on. Okay, there we go. That'll work. I think that'll work. Alright, let me just get this picture here. Hold on. In 1 second, you guys can't see what I'm doing, but we're all in good shape, trust me. Alright, let me just save this. Save that. This is CO group flight. Beautiful. Cool. Let me just catch up with Katsine. Good question. Before the 3090, you had some issues. You know, this is about the haziness. I don't think you can give me a good comparison, but you can say that with the settings I had, the mountains did look great. Okay. Only had recently started to do a lot of flying in the mountains. Okay, gotcha. Once you got the 3090 dialed in the settings, and only ever played in VR. Yep. Hasn't to try a 2080 with these settings. Yeah, I don't think it'll handle it, dude. I don't think it'll handle it. Oh, that's actually a better shot right there. Let me just get this one here. Cool. All right, guys. Well, listen, I appreciate it. It was a fun flight. Beautiful flight, actually. What a great area to fly in. I'm going to think of a cool place to do it next time. I like the mountains. Maybe we could do it up in like the Cascades or something, you know, or, you know, like in the Portland, I guess it was the Cascades in Oregon, I guess. Maybe like Mount Rainier or something like that, you know. Some really cool mountain. Or Yellowstone, I was thinking, might be cool too, you know. But there's still some great places in America to fly. And we'll take it overseas as well in different areas. But that's going to do it for me for today, guys. I appreciate you guys joining in. Nice to talk with you guys again. Sharon, I hope everything works out with your 3090. Everyone, thanks for contributing to the stream and for providing the knowledge. Make sure you check out VR Aviators on Facebook and join that. And look for the announcements for our next group flight. Maybe next weekend, we'll see. I'll probably definitely be streaming next weekend, but we'll see. But anyway, guys, listen, thanks for joining, and have a great day, guys. Take care.